Welcome back to the channel, where ancient wisdom meets modern strategy. Today, we're diving deep into a subject few dare to touch: how to be irresistibly influential to women using Stoic principles. Not by chasing, begging, or playing games, but by mastering yourself so profoundly that you naturally command attention, respect, and quiet admiration. This isn't about manipulation. It's about becoming a man so centered, disciplined, and emotionally untouchable that others, including women, can't help but notice. Stay till the end, because the final insight might change how you walk into any room for the rest of your life. 1. The power of self-possession. The first step to being irresistibly influential isn't about what you say or how you look, it's about how deeply you own yourself. The Stoics believed in absolute self-possession. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Most men seek external validation, approval, or attention. But the moment you chase it, you lower your value. The man who commands influence is the one who doesn't need it. He doesn't crave to be seen because he already knows who he is. When you walk into a room, practice detachment. Don't scan for attention. Don't search for approval. Carry yourself as if you're enough, because you are. Speak only when you have something worth saying. And when you do, say it with calm certainty. 2. Emotional control is irresistible. Women are wired to sense emotional stability. A man ruled by impulses, jealousy, or desperation repels. But a man who remains composed, no matter the situation, exudes an aura of security. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." If a woman tries to test you, ignore you, flirt with another man to provoke you, your only job is to remain unaffected. Not in a cold, hostile way, but in a calm, almost amused detachment. You're signaling that you control your emotions, no one else. That kind of restraint is magnetic, because the man who isn't easily moved by the world appears to be someone who has mastered it. 3. Silence is power. One of the strongest Stoic strategies is learning when to remain silent. In a world of constant noise and oversharing, a man who values silence stands apart. When you speak less, your words carry more weight. When you withhold reactions, people become curious. And in social dynamics, curiosity is influence. Speak slowly, deliberately, and only when necessary. Don't rush to fill silences. Let others wonder what you're thinking. Seneca wrote, "It is a great thing to know the season for speech and the season for silence." Use this to your advantage. 4. The art of controlled attention. Another powerful way to be irresistibly influential is by managing your attention. Where your attention goes, your power flows. Most men give it away too easily. They stare, compliment excessively, or flood women with messages. But the Stoic man is selective. Acknowledge beauty, but don't pedestalize it. Appreciate a woman's presence without overinvesting your attention. Compliment rarely, and only when it's sincere. When a man's attention is scarce, it becomes valuable. The secret is to let women earn your attention through their actions, not just their appearance. 5. Non-reactivity is unmatched power. Non-reactivity is one of the deadliest tools in a Stoic's arsenal. In the modern world, everyone's quick to react to comments, insults, likes, and rejections. The man who doesn't flinch, who remains composed and centered, gains instant authority. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "You always own the option of having no opinion." You're not obligated to respond to every message, flirtation, or provocation. Practice the art of delayed response. Let her wonder. Let the silence grow. Let curiosity work in your favor. When people realize they can't easily affect you, they begin to respect you. And in that respect lies influence. 6. Value-based living attracts attention. A man of influence lives by values, not impulses. Decide what you stand for. Integrity, discipline, courage, loyalty, and make sure every action aligns with those principles. This kind of consistency is rare, and women notice it. It's not about pretending to be someone else, it's about refining yourself daily. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." When your actions align with your philosophy, your presence carries undeniable authority. You become a man who moves with purpose, and people, including women, instinctively want to follow that kind of man. 7. Purpose over pleasure. A Stoic man prioritizes purpose over pleasure. The pursuit of fleeting gratification weakens influence. Purpose sharpens it. Have a mission in life that excites and challenges you, something that demands your focus and sacrifices. When a man is fully absorbed in his path, he becomes attractive not because he's seeking approval, but because his attention is scarce, his ambition is obvious, and his discipline is unwavering. Women admire men who are chasing something bigger than themselves. Your purpose becomes a beacon, and those who align with it will naturally be drawn to your orbit. 8. Mystery builds influence. Another timeless strategy is to never reveal too much, too soon. Maintain a sense of mystery, not in a deceptive way, but by allowing people to discover you gradually. The unknown is fascinating. Don't volunteer every detail of your life. Let curiosity do its work. When a woman feels there's always more to learn about you, her interest lingers. She'll be drawn back, trying to uncover what lies beneath the surface. The Roman philosopher Plotinus wrote, "Withdraw into yourself and look. And if you do not find yourself beautiful yet, act as does the creator of a statue that is to be made beautiful. Constantly sculpt yourself, and reveal yourself selectively." 9. Energy discipline. Energy is your most precious currency. How you manage it dictates your influence. Most people scatter their energy on trivial matters, social media, and meaningless interactions. But the Stoic man protects his energy. Be mindful of who you give your time and presence to. Not everyone deserves access. When you're disciplined with your energy, it compounds. You appear more focused, grounded, and unbothered by nonsense. This makes your presence rare and valuable, and in social dynamics, rarity is power. 10. Walk away power. Perhaps the ultimate form of influence is the ability to walk away. From conversations, from relationships, from situations that compromise your values. Women, and people in general, subconsciously test your boundaries. The man who clings, who fears loss, who tolerates disrespect, loses influence. But the man who can calmly detach when a situation no longer serves his purpose, he gains it. Never fear walking away. It communicates that your standards are non-negotiable and your self-worth isn't up for debate. To be irresistibly influential isn't about chasing approval or seeking validation. It's about mastering yourself. It's about emotional control, value-based living, selective attention, disciplined energy, and the quiet power of detachment. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." Refine yourself, live by Stoic principles, and influence won't be something you chase. It'll be something you naturally radiate. If this resonated with you, subscribe for more ancient wisdom turned modern power strategy. And remember, the man who commands himself commands the room.